Have you ever lied to your friends? There are those who pretend to be wealthy to gain attention from others. But do you know this lie can lead you to hell? In this video, you will be shocked by a trending lie you might not experience. Before going deep, I hope you all don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get the latest videos. Warning: the following information contains spoilers. Nano found herself in a new school, one that was noticeably more upscale than her previous ones. Nano also questioned whether or not money can really buy anything. Now she used money to buy a schoolroom. And what was her purpose here? In the school itself, there was a group of students who were talking to each other about many things that they had brought from abroad. Dino's well was something every student appreciated without exception. According to all the students, Dino was very rich because his car was expensive, he had endless money to travel abroad, his mansion was undoubtedly huge. Dino suddenly mentioned Nano's office. Why was she able to afford a room at the school? Based on their findings, it was concluded that she was probably the daughter of a millionaire. Nano immediately appeared and described that her boardroom was her company. Then she gave each of them a business card, and everyone wondered what she was doing. After a while, the teacher came into the classroom and distributed the scores to all the students. The highest score is Dino, who impresses his friends with his ability. As for his blonde-haired friend, he got a poor grade, so maybe his father wouldn't buy him a new expensive motorbike. Nano exclaimed, "I can help you, so meet me in my office." Later, they came into Nano's office with a lot of skepticism. Suddenly, the blonde-haired one with the low score asked what he had to do to get a new motorbike. Nano demanded a fee of nearly $500 for her work. In general, her company could do everything if there was money to pay for services. Then she asked for a score sheet and destroyed it. She then created a fake scorecard with a high score, and it looks exactly like the school scorecard. The next day, many students lined up to use Nano's services because she had given the blonde boy a motorcycle from his father. So all the students at the school continued to buy Nano's services regardless of the problems that might arise in the future. At one point, Nano asked Dino why he refused to buy her services. A friend of this billionaire boy replied that Dino did not need anything because his family was at the top. After that, a female student suggested faking a Dharma camp as an excuse for a party. Therefore, she would use Nano's services to release a fake letter lying to her parents that they had to go camping. Then they also figured out where their team should go. Everyone had a hard time deciding where to go. Nano suddenly commented, "What if we visit Dino's palace?" Upon hearing this, Dino quickly expressed his fear of his friends damaging the house and not wanting them to visit. But they all guaranteed compensation if something went wrong. Without choice, Dino reluctantly agreed. After that, Dino got out of school, got in his car, and returned home. Shockingly, it showed us that Dino actually rented his expensive car. Moreover, Dino's house was not an enormous mansion, just an ordinary citizen's house. Surprisingly, all the rumors at school about Dino were all lies. Dino also lied to his parents that the car he was driving right now was his friend's car. Dino's parents seemed to show their love for Dino a lot. They wanted their kid to focus solely on his studies, fearing work would be a distraction. After that, Dino came to his room and wanted to send a message to his friends that they could not come to his house. On the other hand, everyone seems to get ready for the party at Dino's house. So this time, Dino also called Nano to buy her services. Dino wanted to buy her services to change his friends' minds to not visit his house. Of course, this lie should have ended here, but Dino wanted to continue lying, saying that if there were a mansion he could rent, it would be nice. Nano replied, "Yes, but you have to pay more than $6,000. Dino also agreed with his body trembling. Where did this boy go to get so much money to rent that house? Not wrong, as you all might think. Dino went to steal money from his parents' ATM card. All the money was prepared to repay their creditors, but Dino used all of it for his face. And if all the stolen money was not paid to the creditors, Dino's family could face beatings or even worse. However, he imagined that if all those facts were revealed, his friends would despise him. Therefore, the boy took all the money from the cart. In the morning, Dino's father called the bank to find out why his money had been lost. So he asked the bank to check how his money was lost. Dino, on the other hand, began to tremble. Anyway, the boy refused to go back, so he handed over the money to Nano and started to bring his friends to his fake mansion for fun. Everyone was amazed at Dino's wealth. Suddenly, Nano expressed her desires to drink alcohol. Dino was also ready to get some whiskey, but Nano said to use the bell to call the servants. As soon as the bell rang, two servants appeared, and shockingly, they were Dino's parents. Despite knowing that Dino was lying to his friends, both parents displayed remarkable patience and chose to protect their child's reputation. When they ate together, Dino's friends demanded to drink, but the two servants did not allow it. The group of young people looked down on them, saying that they were just servants, so there was no position to order around. The contempt of the children of all these rich people was a clear sign that some people, though rich, their morals were lacking. Dino's friend suddenly craved more drinks, but Dino's mother accidentally spilled alcohol on them, which angered the wealthy kids, and they even threatened to hit the poor servants. Dino tried to restrain and persuade them to hang out in another room. There, Nano found a gun and a bullet. They crazily started playing a game that required over $6,000 from each one of them, so only Nano and the blonde used cash, while the others would transfer the money later through the bank. About their game, whoever fired the only one shot in their hand will win all the money, which totaled about $40,000. Everyone started that mad game, but no one was hit by the remaining one bullet. So the sixth bullet was the real bullet, which was Dino's turn. However, Nano suddenly said it was too easy for Dino. The blonde man wildly put the thing into Dino's mouth, only to be stopped by Dino's father, who shouted at them, "Why are you doing such a stupid thing?" He also intends to say that he is Dino's father, but suddenly the blonde man beat Dino's father and knocked him to the ground with a golf stick. Dino's mother came to see her husband like this. She held the weapon and threatened them, but was also beaten by the same blonde boy until she fell. They thought that maybe the couple was dead, and they were all scared, yet Nano just sat and laughed like crazy. After that, Dino returned home with a pale face and found that his parents had been beaten until they had a swollen face and mouth. However, they did not seem to be angry with Dino, so we returned to Dino's rental mansion. In fact, all the kids still do not know that these two were Dino's parents. They also took the total bet money of Nano and the blonde man, over $10,000, handed over to the couple and kept them shut. Nano also stated that all this money is for compensation and medical expenses. Then at Dino's actual house, Dino's father told his son, "Next time, do not forget to tell me about the camp in advance." Nano also asked us all, what money can buy? What do you all think about this question? Please answer in the comment.